You know what I mean? It's like even with the social media movement now, you know what I'm saying? How do we gauge that?
Well, they definitely need to get up with the times if you want to reach a broader audience. I think, a lot of our elected officials tend to be older, and a lot of times they tend to reach out. They tend to kind of talk to their own generation to a lot of degree. I think to be effective, to be most effective, let me just say that. I think people can be effective, but to be the most effective, I think they need to have. It'd be good to have a variety of people in the office that can help reach all the generations. That can reach all the people to make sure, because a lot of young folks, when I used to teach at TSU, I remember I used to do voter registration a lot, and you do voter registration on a college campus, and people are like, well, how does this affect me? And I tell them, hey, you're gonna live longer than I am, so most likely you're gonna live longer than me, so it's gonna affect you longer. So whatever happens here, you better pay attention, or else you're gonna be saying 20, 30 years from now, well, how did this happen? I agreed. I didn't necessarily agree with the idea of taking the school district down, but I did agree with the idea that yes, there should be incentives for school districts to send their best and brightest to the most needy schools. I agree with that completely. I think we need to try to make sure we remove as many barriers as we can, if it's possible, to make sure that they are able to focus on learning. I think, because I didn't, I grew up middle class, and I saw the kids who had money